All right, we might be streaming. I believe we are. Let me pull up a chat. All right, I think we're live for real. For real, for real. Ooh, and we got the delay down to just 3 seconds. That is awesome. I'm going to lower the game volume. All right, so here, whoops. Where are we? Haven't done this in a while. Edgewater and Langton. Look at that. Is that just from recent? Or is that from a year ago? No, that's 2023. They're straight up in spooky season. Hey Zorpy, how you doing? Good to see you. Look at all the Halloween decorations. Game updates. This is 2023 pictures. All right, let's get on down the road. I'm doing all right. I appreciate you asking. What's going on, Elite Pictures? How are you? Hope y'all can hear me all right. That doesn't tell us anything important, so let's keep going over here. If anybody's watched my live stream before, as y'all know, I love this game. I know it's a bit of a boring game, but we're in the right lanes. We got to turn right. So DuPage County, Bloomingdale Boulevard. I'm not going to complain too much, Zorpy. I mean, it could always be better, but you know what? It could always be a lot worse. Sri Radhe Jayam Temple. However you say that. Y'all know I'm not the best when it comes to pronouncing non-English words. Let's be honest, I'm not the best when it comes to pronouncing English words. Hi, police. Bloomingdale's. This Indiana, Illinois, Missouri. They've all got a Bloomingdale. Hey, name written in the Cyrillic alphabet that I can't pronounce because I don't know it. I'm all right. How are you? Like, if I tried to make that sound English, it'd be Novak. After we threw that, yeah, I can't do it. I figure out where we are. I know Bloomingdale. Like I said, I don't know which Bloomingdale. Area code 630. Anybody know that off the top of their head? I don't. Hmm. Y'all got any state pride? Not Minnesota, is it? So we get a shaper. No. Let's see what else we can find by just driving around. Back up a little bit. Izzo Insurance. Ah, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that so much. It's always nice to hear some kind words. This is Indiana, not Indiana. I probably could. I could probably even say Miley if I wanted to. I can say lots of things, but I get in trouble saying things y'all want me to say. Either y'all trick me into saying things that'll get me canceled or demonetized, or y'all clip it and use it for stuff I don't want to use for. Man, if you're just gonna say get all butthurt and say bye that quick over me doing that, I don't. No, I'm not gonna say it. Go on. Right, Zorb? I mean, he didn't even tell me why he wanted me to say it. This is might be the longest I've been on. It's not. I've been on one town longer, but Air code, it's Illinois. I just saw the IL that they tried to. Oh, it's Bloomington. Y'all think Bloomingdale's close to Bloomington? Did I see that wrong? Oh, come back. Let's go back this way. Now spin around. Let's go into here. There we go. Nope. That's Illinois. All right, so we know it's Illinois. I don't know where in Illinois Bloomingdale is. So there's Bloomington. That doesn't mean anything. But y'all know I'm liable to just be like, oh, it's close enough. So we gotta find it. God, I'm hungry. This over here, this is St. Louis, but on the Illinois side of St. Louis, very bad town called East St. Louis. It's scary. Hmm. Joliet J. I'm not believing that. We don't know where Bloomingdale is. How did I know it was Illinois? Like, I guessed that right off the bat when I said Bloomingdale's probably Illinois. How did I know it's a city in Illinois and not know where it's at? All right. Y'all know, apps that have what I'm going to do. Oh, it was up in Chicago, 121 miles away. So just Google search GeoGuessr, Paul, and you can do different maps. I'm just doing the USA one for when I'm streaming. I mean, first of all, just because it's easier, and it's also easy for me to sit here and chat while I'm doing it. Oh, it's 800. But you can do the world, you can do different continents, different countries. You can play other people. I watched somebody play it online one time. What's his name? Ludwig. I watched him and this other guy play it, and they were not allowed to move from their starting point. They were doing international. So basically, wherever it landed, that was, they had to guess just from looking around. They could zoom in, They could look left, right, back, forth, all that stuff, but they could not move. And so, can you imagine that it dropping you right here, and you got to figure out where you're at? And man, they were good. So I'm going to head down this way. It looks more likely to head into something, but this may just be a flyover state. And a lot of times when you get on one of these flyover states like this, the best you can hope for is a yard sign, or, well, that last one was in the middle of town, and it still ended up me figuring it out off the vehicle. That sign's faded. Maybe the other side's not. Nope. I do not believe this is a graveyard. I believe this is a monument place where they sell headstones and stuff. You think they would erect a monument to their business? Some cornfields. It's still early summer in this picture. All right, no tags on the front. Can't really make it out. Of course, he could be a visitor. We need to see multiple cars. What's up, Makai? Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing, bud? So I feel like I got the stream delay figured out. It's just under 3 seconds instead of 18 seconds like it was last night. Well, at one point the stream wouldn't move at all. But 18 seconds, I can't interact with y'all at 18 seconds. Y'all are commenting on something I've done. Like if we're doing interactive with the game, y'all are commenting on something I've done, way past. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. So no, I picked up a laptop that actually can do some light streaming and light gaming. And so I was like, hey, picked it up because I'm going to start taking some audio engineering courses. Learn how to Benton, Kansas. But take some audio engineering courses, learn how to mix and master albums. Told y'all this was some flyover state. Thing about it's a small town, and state full of small towns. No way of knowing where Benton is. Unless we just happen to see it on the map. Let me get a couple more context clues. Well, I like music. And I'm trying to learn. Oh, that ain't no major road. We know we're in Kansas. We're going to have to guess on where Benton is. Trying to learn to play a few instruments. I'm going about it completely wrong because I should really just focus on one and not a few. But you got a lot of friends and family who are musicians. And so one of my, well, he's my cousin, but he's also a really good friend too. He heads up a gospel group, and he mentioned to me about learning how to audio engineer, mixed and master. That way, when they do their next album, he, got somebody in the family to go to instead of having a stranger master for them. I thought that was a cool idea. So, hey, we guessed within 47 miles, guys. Man, I wish, like, if I could play any instrument and play it very good, it would be violin or piano. Just because you can do so much with both of those. I mean, those are both just powerful instruments. And plus, you can play anything. I mean, they have such full sounds. Oh, beautiful sound. Good God, I'm yawning, guys. So we're at a dead end here. Aiden, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm all right. I actually got on the Mighty Gaming channel last night for a little while playing Risk. I was testing out another thing. All right, civilization ish. And code 303. That could be an out-of-state realtor because that's for a subdivision. Let's go this way. It wasn't a long stream. It was just, well, it's probably, I don't know, 45 minutes maybe. Indian Peaks. That don't tell us anything. Everybody's got a golf course with the name Indian in it. In Alabama, I know there's an Indian Hills and I want to say an Indian Run too. North 95th Street. Oh, that might tell us something. Tree City, USA. Can I have a tree house? Well, I do not condone um, graffiti, or like marking up public property. I do love it when it is something hilarious. So we have filled out the paperwork for a mortgage. Have not heard back from the loan officer yet. We still got to send in some more stuff in. I mean, we know the credit scores are over 720. It's just, it's not always just the credit score. The house, they're not officially accepting offers yet because it's not ready for offers yet. It's a foreclosure. Boulder Valley. Boy, that sounds like Colorado, doesn't it? But we have already talked to the which that's what kind of irritated me. The realtor did, because why is there a realtor sign up if it's not on the market? So the way I knew about it, the place the town is in the same place. The town the place is in the same little population 250 town where my church is, and which, I mean, it's adjacent to a bigger town, and my pastor actually is the one who saw it. Well, he didn't saw it; he knew about it. Like, he's like, "Hey, that house over here, He described where it's at. He goes, "It went up on the auction on the courthouse steps, foreclosure auction, for $138,000. Nobody was there to bid on it, and so they're going to sell it." So the way that happens, in case you're not aware, when a house gets foreclosed on, at least in Alabama and Tennessee, I don't know how other states operate, they will literally go out and auction it off. And they literally walk out on the courthouse steps. This property for bid, opening bid, which is what's owed on it. The house is not the greatest house. Not the hugest house. Laid out a little weird, but I like it. It's half underground. It's a 2-story with, it's an A-frame 2-story, but it's dug into the ground. The first floor, it's not a basement, it's just built into the hillside. The house is a total of about 1,700 square foot, but it's an awkward 1,700 because the way it's laid out. But it's got, and you saw the pictures. I showed the pictures to you and John. But it's got nearly 7 acres with it. It should appraise out for about 190, maybe 200. But it's a VA foreclosure, so that makes things a little more difficult. But, realtor went ahead and put a sign out there. So I called him. He goes, "Oh, no, it'll be a while before it's not on the market yet." And I'm like, "Then why you got a sign out there?" And if we can get it for under 140, 150, we can afford it. But we can't afford a payment on anything over 140, 150, which 4 years ago get you a really nice house. Now, not as much. But I'm just hoping that with it being a foreclosure and being in the middle of nowhere, that maybe nobody else will bid on it. And see, the bank's already got their money, or they'll get whatever, And so I am going to offer them probably 100,000 if we get approved for the financing. And that's the one thing we're waiting on right now, is get approved for the financing. Only problem we'll have is how greedy is the realtor going to be? Is he going to try to get more for it? Because, you know, he gets a percentage of what it sells for. And it's a long process. Hey, Records. Hey, John. Are you working tonight? Y'all think I'm being too optimistic, hoping that Boulder Valley is close to Boulder, Colorado? It is. There's Lake Valley Golf Club. Where's that Indian? Whatever. I mean, that's Boulder Valley Ranch. That doesn't mean it's. No, I'm going to take it. We're going to go right here. Oh, we were close. 8.5 miles. So, Records, I'm just playing around of GeoGuessr. And then I'm going to. My groceries should be here any minute. And I'm going to drag those in and start working on supper. I got this location and one more. And it's cool out, so groceries get delivered before we get finished. It's okay for them to sit outside for a little bit. That's the plan for this video right here. Just chilling, chatting. God, I'm hungry. My stomach's growling. I don't know why. I've eaten two chicken and hummus wraps 5 hours ago. By the way, the tide rolled today. It should have rolled better, but they still rolled. But if you only knew how much water I drank. I drank 2 or 3 liters of water every day, sometimes more, and sometimes 4 liters, as well as, I know what I forgot, I wanted some tea, but as well as whatever caffeinated drinks that I drank, typically Diet Dr. Pepper. That might be the one I was thinking about earlier, John. I was watching him and Ludwig play. I don't know if it was that guy, but I was watching Ludwig play a guy, and they're both so good at geography that the way they challenge themselves is wherever they are when they load in, that's where they're at. They don't move. They can zoom around. They can zoom around. They can spin around. They can zoom in, zoom out, but they cannot move. And they do it on full-on international. Area code 210. So I'm feeling like we're somewhere Southern Cal, Arizona, New Mexico. A lot of Spanish names on the streets. Now we got palm trees. El Tempo Cristiano. Yeah, that's. I mean, like I said, we're definitely southwest. I just don't know where. Yeah, it's insane how good they are. I mean, it really could be. There are some. I mean, there are some straight up. I mean, it could be. Yeah, it's border. Or it's El Paso. Wait a minute. Is it El Paso Food Mart, like El Paso the city? Or El Paso like the past? I think we're going to go with. Why is it showing El Paso on the map? Is it still on? What is my friend saying about Alabama? We lost one game. She's like, Alabama can lose every game and still manage to be in the championship. KC, if you're listening, they've lost one game. Oh, Fort Bliss. There we go. That's El Paso. Let's just pick up. Oh, boy, we were literally at a store called El Paso Food Mart. But no, it's in San Antonio. Think about it. Yeah, right state. You're still 500 miles away because Texas is so big. Yeah, so this is what I saw Ludwig and that one guy do. They'd be right here, never move, and figure out country and city from just looking at their surroundings. Oh, well, seasons changed on us, didn't they? Huh. Hey, no, bud, I appreciate you stopping in. We need to play some Risk soon. Hope you have a good night at work. Break somebody's leg. Oh, just keep going. Now we're back out of winter. Man, I'm not able to zoom in on those signs good enough. Nope. Area code 218. Now we're back to winter again. Man, I can't make that out. It's definitely somewhere up north. Snow like that. And I know we're gonna go that way, but I just want. Raise repair. Let's get on down the road. Grand Forks, North Dakota. Y'all reckon that's where we're at? Or you reckon he's from out of town? Let's call it. Let's see. We know it snows there. Within 74 miles. See how we did. So we got 19,683 out of 25. Yeah, I'm not super proud of that. That El Paso one really killed us. Oh well. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. I really do. Uh, Anybody that's still here, John, I already said bye to you, but if you're still here, bye again. Records, I appreciate you stopping in. Um, Aiden, if you're still here, it's good to see you again. Makai, Paul, Zorp, whoever else, Elite, Majestic Chicken. Oh my God, that's the best name ever. Bye bye. Anyway, no, I appreciate y'all watching. I love you guys. God bless y'all.